I'll carry out a special audit on funds allocated to those regions from 2013 to date. And those who have misappropriated those funds will be held accountable. And they must pay the price for stealing public funds. Yes.
What do you want to say about the drought situation in the Mount Kenya region now that you are against the food supply system being used by politicians?
The drought situation in Mount Kenya region is very minimal. There are very few areas that receive relief food in the Central Kenya region, where I worked for many years as a district officer. I know the Mount Kenya region like the back of my hand. We have some little challenge in Tharaka, some little challenge in Bere, some little challenge in Katwanyaga, in Thika, some little challenge in Kakuzi, in Maragua, some little challenge in Karai, in Kikuyu, some little challenge in Deya, in Limuru, some little challenge in Kieni, in Nyeri. That's it. And a little challenge in some parts of Ndaragwa, in Nyandarua. We have no business sending food to Kinangop. It's the basket of this country to give food to the people of Kenya. You have no business sending food to Kirinyaga. You have no business sending food to Madera. You have no business sending food to Tigoni. You have no business sending food to Gatundu. Those are people who have food. That food should be taken to Wajir, to Garissa, to Marsabit, to Turkana. That is where the food is needed. And if it was to be taken to the people of Mount Kenya region, it should be taken to those who are starving, not as bribes for votes. That is where we have a problem. And probably now that you have talked about that, let me also say, I have seen leaders from Western Kenya, the governor, the deputy governor, I have seen Aden Duale and others. They have been sent by William Ruto to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta and trying to intimidate him and trying to sell him fear that he should not have a political mind, he should not interact with other leaders in Kenya, and he shouldn't have a political choice. And if he does so, they will take away his retirement benefits and his allowances. Let me tell those leaders sent by William Ruto. One, they have no moral authority to address President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Uhuru Kenyatta is a retired president of the Republic of Kenya, a statesman, a very serious nationalist, a Kenyan who served this country with dedication and who deserves respect. Number two, I don't think President Uhuru Kenyatta can give up his constitutional obligations because of allowances. President Uhuru Kenyatta is not a poor man. He's a Kenyan who has worked hard. He's a Kenyan who has money and resources. And I don't think the President Uhuru Kenyatta can be told to shut up so that he gets allowances or he doesn't get. In any case, even if they carry out the threat and hold his allowances, there's no problem. Once we take over office, we shall give President Kenyatta his dues. And I know why they have a problem with the President Uhuru Kenyatta. President William Ruto is in shock. He is confused. He has panicked. The one-term thing is real because he became president courtesy of the votes from the Mount Kenya region. The Mount Kenya region, those who voted for him, those who voted for Raila are all against him. He had hoped he could persuade President Uhuru Kenyatta to assist him to divide the mountain. Even when he went to cry to him in Ichaweri, he was there on a mission to see how he can get President Uhuru Kenyatta to see whether in one way or another he could cause some confusion and the mountain is divided so that the mountain vote does not go to somebody else in one basket. President Uhuru Kenyatta cannot allow President William Ruto to divide the mountain. President Kenyatta and I and other leaders, Martha Karua, Justin Muturi, Mithika Linturi, will do whatever it takes to make sure the mountain is united, because that vote is very important to this country, and it is a vote that will help the rest of Kenyans get rid of William Ruto. So I want to ask William Ruto to stop sending junior leaders to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta. President Uhuru Kenyatta left you a great country. When he left office, the health system was working. In 3 years, you have destroyed the health system. When President Uhuru Kenyatta left office, the university, the Higher Education Loans Board was working. 3 years down the line, you have destroyed it. When President Uhuru Kenyatta left office, there was capitation for primary schools and secondary schools. 3 years down the line, children are at home. Stop blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta for your political problems and challenges. You destabilize your own government. You lie to the people of Kenya. You have made corruption a way of life. You have made bribery the epitome of State House. The challenges that you have as a president are of your own making. And stop blaming President Uhuru Kenyatta. Stop sending leaders to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta. And I want to challenge William Ruto, if he's a man enough to abuse President Kenyatta himself. Stop sending some leaders to abuse President Kenyatta on your behalf. Do it yourself if you are man enough. Abuse him. And let me say, I will not allow President Uhuru Kenyatta to be intimidated. I have a responsibility as a leader from the region to defend our son, our kinsman. President Uhuru Kenyatta must be allowed to retire in dignity. He must be allowed to enjoy his constitutional freedom to do whatever he wants. If he wants to work with us, why not? If he wants to work with Rigathi Gachagua to unite the mountain, to unite Kenya, why not? And I want to tell William Ruto, I heard him saying that Azimio cannot be anything without ODM. He is lost. The ODM of Raila Odinga is not the ODM of today. What William Ruto is holding is a shell of ODM, the fake one, of Junet Mohammed, Gladys Wanga, and Oburu Odinga. The ODMB, the one with the people, is gone and is in one term. The people of Ukambani are gone, they are in one term. The people of Kisii are gone, they are in one term. The mountain is gone, is in one term. And by the way, there is no UDA without the mountain. It's a shell. So let him not, and he should know, Azimio only lost because the mountain did not go to Azimio in total. As we talk, the mountain, Azimio, United Opposition, ODMB, all of us are in one term. We'll get 70+1 and we'll make him one-term president. So let him stop sending people to abuse President Uhuru Kenyatta. Let him not demean Azimio. Let him deal with his own challenges that are self-inflicted. He mismanaged politics. He mismanaged the country. He made corruption a way of life. He made lies as his trademark. And Kenyans are fed up because they can see through him. And therefore, he should sort out his own problems, and he should not send people to blame President Uhuru Kenyatta for his woes. And I want to say to the people of Kenya that our